Hello, I'm Karen Mangiacotti. Welcome to Danger Snacks. Recently, convicted rapist Brock Turner, whose crime of raping an unconscious woman behind a dumpster carried a maximum sentence of 14 years in prison, received a sentence of only 6 months. The sentence, which was so short and insulting because white male judge Aaron Persky, who understands a lot about privilege but seemingly understands nothing about rape, felt that prison would have a severe impact on Brock Turner. Severe impact. I thought that was the whole point of prison. But Brock Turner is white, male, and privileged himself, so seemingly he sits high above anything that might have severe impact. Though this news story seems to be having a severe impact on anyone who reads it, we are horrified, disgusted, and saddened deeply about so many things in this case. Let's start with the fact that Brock Turner was actually caught in the middle of raping an unconscious woman while he was hiding behind a dumpster at night. When 2 cyclists passed by and saw that she was unconscious, Brock Turner ran, leaving the unconscious woman that he had just violated half naked and alone behind the dumpster. The bicyclists gave chase, tackled him, and held him until the police arrived. Even with that, even with being caught in the act, there is no justice. Judge Aaron Persky values the rights of Brock Turner to rape without severe impact more than he values the rights of his victim, of me, of you, of all of us, to not be raped while unconscious. So, what's the biggest takeaway from this story? Is it that Brock Turner's father, Dan Turner, summed up rape culture perfectly in 4 words when he referred to the rape as his son getting 20 minutes of action? That was gross. So gross that we collectively vomited a little in our mouths upon hearing that. But that wasn't the big takeaway here. The big takeaway here is also not in the hero worship of this rapist, who the media will not stop talking about as a great swimmer with lots of medals, who hoped to one day go to the Olympics. You know, the way that his victim hoped that she wouldn't get raped behind a dumpster. The biggest takeaway here is in the letter written by the victim. The letter is the most brilliant response to the rape culture, male entitlement, privilege puts you above the law, boys will be boys, that poor kid's life is ruined, repulsiveness, which is the reality and the media coverage of this case. The takeaway is the letter. Read the letter. Click it right now and read it. Read this letter if you are a person on the planet with an orifice capable of being violated without your consent. Read the letter. It is raw and vulnerable and so strong. She is uncomfortably honest and emerges a hero for anyone who has experienced shame. She is clear, articulate, steadfast, and powerful. She changes the game here. She gives power to the victims and tenaciously turns responsibility back on the person who needed to have sex whenever he wants. She turns the tide with this letter, even in a society when your rapist can get caught in the middle of a physical attack and still have your dignity matter less than the rapist's resume as an athlete. The takeaway from this story is the letter, the real, gritty, devastating letter, written by the woman who was surviving this trauma and still manages to conclude by saying, to girls everywhere, I am with you. On the nights that you feel alone, I am with you. When people doubt you or dismiss you, I am with you. I believe you. You are important, unquestionably. You are untouchable. You are beautiful. You are to be valued, respected. You are powerful, and nobody can take that away from you. To girls everywhere, I am with you. In this letter, she talks about drawing 2 bicycles that she hangs over her bed. She wants her takeaway from this story to be about the heroes that saved her. This is a world filled with entitled, horrible people who put their needs far above other people's needs for basic human rights. And they are in a culture that institutionally supports that. But there are also bicyclists who do the right thing. Be the bicyclist. Stop this madness. Read the letter.